That's why like the webcam was popping up and all kinds of other stuff. Okay, so I just realized that I've been streaming all night and I did the same thing I did last night and I've not been recording. So I just started recording. So there's that. We're gonna put like half of the stream on YouTube. So there's that. We're testing in the ManaTraders Series tonight. We're gonna kind of start over and go through the intro again. We're playing Orzhov Auras. This is our second run through tonight. We went 3-2 the first time. We had a 4-1 last night, and we're currently 1-1 in our league. We are trying a couple of things. We're playing 2 Apostles in the main deck. We're playing a Danto Vanguard and Declaration in Stone in the sideboard, and we have went to Deadweight over Fatal Push. So we're trying a couple things to see how it goes. I'm learning that the 4-color Yorion deck is a hard matchup, but we got O2'd by that, and we beat the Lotus Field combo deck 2-1. So that's kind of where we're at. Yeah, so I'm excited to put the last 3 matches of this league on YouTube because I forgot to record again. Whoa, I was gonna get there. You don't need to. You don't need that hostility from you over there, okay? What is the name of the apartment complex you and Carly live in? We fitting to be neighbors. Logan texted me and he said, "What is the name of the apartment complex you and Carly live in? We fixing to be neighbors." I think Logan's like moving in. That's cool. Hi and good luck, opponent. All right, our opponent has no companion. They keep 7. We're gonna keep this. We only have 1 creature, but the cartouche allows us to have a second one. So hopefully there's no early removal spell or a thought seize here, or hopefully we just draw another land. Oh, this guy's name is Body Bag. That's cool. Get him a body bag. It's like my favorite scene from that whole movie. Okay, Forest, Llanowar Elves could be a lot of things. We're gonna lead on Al Said because lifelink is better generally against Forest and Llanowar Elves. So our buddy, the guy we're playing against here, was probably hoping to see Burn, unless he's playing that Naya deck. Yeah, Forest. Okay, he's playing Stompy here. Oh, he's playing Mono Green Planeswalkers, maybe? I don't know. Yeah, Mono Green Planeswalkers, definitely. Hmm. 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 So my thoughts here while our opponent's in the tank is that the only reason they would bin this card is because either A, it's redundant copy that they don't need, or B, they don't have a land to play it. So we're just going to go ahead and run out our Stone Coil Serpent here and say go. Um, and we're going to see what they do. Knowing what they're going to do, we can have a super explosive turn next turn. So we don't want to put any of our auras on our Al Said just to have them play a Planeswalker minus and kill our only threat on the board. So we're going to extend our board here and put another creature into play. Plus, all that glitters doesn't give a first strike, so playing it doesn't even allow us to kill the Jadelight Ranger. Like, doesn't even allow us to attack with first strike, so. Yep. Wow. That's insanely nutty. Sentinel's Eyes is great. The only thing we need to complete the trifecta here is we need Grip Spoon. Grip Spoon completes the trifecta here. Playing Jadelight Ranger, okay. Been that. Okay. I really like Jade Light Ranger as a Magic card. I really feel like it brings together that level of good, not busted. Like I don't I don't know if that makes any sense or not, but we're gonna attack for 10 here. We're gonna put Luris into our hand. They didn't play a land, so I imagine they're looking for a land to play Anissa here. Warnclicks? I mean, sure, I'm willing to take 6 here, bub. Like, like. So I don't know how our opponent plans on winning this game here, but I'm not gonna lie, I feel like we're in a pretty commanding position here, especially considering if we have to. Well, I guess we can't really do that because our opponent's at 3. Um, what we could do is, what they take? Nykthos? Okay. I don't really feel like, I mean, like, sure, you have 2 cards in your hand. Like, I don't know how you can really punish me from here. But it feels like, yeah, I think this is like the game. Well, I guess it's not over now. We get protection from a color. Griff Spoon off the top. Ooh, gonna make more mana. Make 8. What's this gonna be, like a Voracious Hydra? So the funny part is that they can't even attack. Oh, because of the thing. Yeah, we're gonna attack you. Okay. They can search for all their lands. They can make a blocker. They can put counters on everything if they want to. They bricked and drew a land there, so yeah, I mean, okay. I mean, they do have an 8/8 with haste, indestructible, and vigilance. It does not have a color, which is pretty annoying. All that glitters will help a little bit. Actually, all that glitters might just end the game here. I didn't think about that. Yeah, all that glitters actually just ends the game here because it adds 5, 6, 7 points, makes that an 8/8. Oh, never mind. I guess it doesn't end the game. I mean, drawing anything other than a land would have been great right there. Um, so even if they put everything in front, they can't kill this. But I mean, they're just gonna block with the they're just gonna block with the token. I mean, I would. I mean, like a Grip Spoon like wins the game off the top at any point, so it's a pretty good redraw. That's pretty good. I think I'll just take the 16 life here. Huh. Well, that wasn't very good, but I mean, oh man, draw like there's not that many lands left in his deck. Like, or I mean, actually, I think there's like only a couple. So I mean, I mean, we're really just waiting on a Grip Spoon here. So like that's really all we can do at this point. Give it protection from green. If you would have chose your land, it would have worked. But now we just get to go to. Oh, it's alright. We don't get to go to anything. This is kind of like a little like combo here that we just get to keep like running out. We're actually going to do this to prevent him from attacking with something else. So yeah, that's quite a bit of cards you get to draw there. Vorinclex, okay. Okay. Give that protection from green. I mean, he always has Nykthos he can use too if he really wants to get like busy with some mana. So there are some live draws here. There is something we could, like, there, it could pan out in a way to work out for us. Red. Is this like a Banefire or something, bro? Okay. Take Nissa, give everything 2 counters. Okay. You just shipping with everything? I mean, I'm not gonna die, so like I was at 90. Like it's not like it's a huge ordeal, but Al Saeed won't cut it. I mean, Grisboom is the next card. Law. All right, Stone is good. Deadweight's good. Thoughtseize is good. Stone Coil's bad. Apostle's bad. Let's try it like this, see what happens. Deadweight also plays around their indestructible land thing, so. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. I mean, it has a lot of things that can go wrong here, but we're going to try it. We're going to live a little dangerously. And we get to draw a card. Yeah, so that turned out pretty well for us. Take Vivian. Everything else we can beat. It's not a quick way to win, but it is a way to win. Plus their castle really hurts them, so. We're gonna set up this way. Deadweight's also really good because it's 2 draw spells. Wow, that's not bad. Just having Jade Light Ranger is pretty good. Vivian, leave Vivian on top. Okay. So this is really good because we get to draw a card off this, then we get to draw a card off this, and we still didn't draw a land, really? You need yeah, okay. I was like, that's not right. I was like, you should definitely be able to do that. So we get to draw a card off Deadweight, then we get to draw a card off that dying, and we still can't find that? Like, are we serious? I didn't find a land in all of that? Wow, that's why I'm gonna have to discard. Guess we'll discard a Saram here. Like, this is crazy. But, you know, our 3 deadweights have really played well here. Just kind of surprised in 18 cards you don't see a 3rd land. Vivian and an Unknown in their hand. Hopefully it's a land or something. Elvish Mystic's fine. Like, I mean, they get to attack for 14 if they want to. I was like, but then they just die. We actually had it this time, opponent. We didn't draw 20 other things that weren't Griff Spoons, so we actually had one this game. Alright, we won game 2. Gonna be honest, like Thoughtseize, Deadweight, like it all feels like it's a lot of cards, but it all feels good. So we're just gonna leave it in. Fuck them. We're gonna get them. We're gonna get them. Maybe. We don't know what our opponent's doing. I might look up and see if I can get the audio clip from Karate Kid and make that like a follow thing or something. Get him a body bag. That's what my opponent's name is. Oh, it's like my opponent's name is Body Bag. Like, I feel like not having a threat, we're inclined to mulligan this. I mean, this could go poorly quickly, but I. Oh, really? That's disappointing. Is that what he's using? What What did he say that you're not saying? Oh, I see. Yeah, Kyle, you should have known, buddy. Our opponent mulligan quite a bit here, it appears. So, Burning Tree and an Unknown in their hand. Deadweight and Hateful Eidolon is just a house. Like, it's just so good. Land, Burning Tree, and what's the last card in your hand, bro? Burning Tree into Vivian? Voracious Hydra. Yep. Ethereal Armor is a good pickup, and we're going to start chipping it in the air here. Lifelink and Air Attackers is really good. Deck and Stone and our Auras feels pretty good. Really? Another Voracious Hydra. Okay, go fuck yourself. Yeah, we're going to take 4 here, go to 11. The record button? Yeah. That be the one, Captain. I'm gonna be honest. If they draw a 5-drop, Vorn clicks and anything, they can't play it. So, like, and Nykthos allows them to, like, they can draw a card here. They can draw another card if they want to. Burning Tree Emissary. I mean, I guess Burning Tree Emissary is free because I get to draw another card off of it. So, into. Oh, okay. Deck and Stone off the top, please. Draw a good one, please. It's not a good one. Yeah, this game's over. Like, I, I don't know what he's drawing here to put him back in the game. This one's like, get yourself a body bag, bro. It's over. I said that, and now I'm gonna lose, and I'm gonna deserve every second of it. You still lose, buddy. I don't think our opponent realizes this, but thanks for playing, buddy. Please concede. Thank you. All right, we're 2-1. We got a. It's not a free win, but it's pretty easy to win. It's a pretty good matchup, I feel like. Let's see here. I have to add this to the notes here. Hey, what's the name of our apartments? Stonebrook? Are you listening to anything I'm saying? What's the name of our apartments? Okay. Okay. Hi and good luck, opponent. Yes, we will play first. We'll reveal Luris. This hand only has one creature, but feels okay. We're gonna keep. Oh, it's spirits, I bet. Which is funny because normally, yep, normally, normally Gristboon is like enough to like be backbreaking in this match, like in a matchup with creatures, but it's really not. Deck and Stone will be very good here. I feel like Deadweight will be phenomenal here Feels like we have some really good options here. Shacklegeist is really good. Put Lewis into our hand and say go. Knew he was going to tap our creature down. Being able to play Lurrus and have multiple threats will be really good, so. Spell Queller, yeah. Oh, it's Bant Spirits, okay. If our opponent snags our Hateful Eidolon here, we're just going to play Lurrus and say go. Okay. Play our Lurrus and say go. Ooh, debating whether they want to play 2 spells this turn. Okay. Empyrean Eagle's pretty good. And our opponent's like, feels like they're flooding quite a bit. Wow, that's just game, isn't it? Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, that's game. Okay. this is a weird matchup. If they don't have Shacklegeist there, then like if they don't have Shacklegeist, they can't win this matchup. Like we just repetitively attack over and over again. So we want our dead weights. We want our Deccan Stones. We want our Thought Seizes. Pro Multicolor seems good. Blessing seems bad. Pro Black is bad. Cut all that glitters. Cut a Stone Coil. Let's try it. I mean, there's 15 creatures still in the deck, so like it's not completely crazy. Alright, not having any lands is bad. This hand's really good. We'll keep this, put Ethereal Armor on the bottom. I mean, putting Ethereal Armor on the bottom almost seems like a sin, but I feel like being able to draw cards off our dead weights is going to be very valuable, so. Our opponent's going to flash in a rattle chains here, which is fine. So our opponent flashes in rattle chains. We have double dead weight. Like, the only problem with having these dead weights like this is that they don't really do anything. Oh. Is that they're not instant speed. Force them to play their Spell Queller on this. Our opponent's Spell Queller is whatever we play. Fortunately for them, it's actually worked out. Generally, that is wrong and really bad. Like, generally, like if you Spell Queller the first thing somebody plays, you're just going to lose the game. So, if the Deck and Stone resolves here, we get our dead weight back. Then we get the dead weight to Rattle Chains, which means we get to draw a card. So, no, we won't pay 1 here. Okay, so our opponent takes 4 here. Flash in Supreme Phantom, sure. I mean, it feels like our opponent's just kind of sitting here going, "Don't mind my 4 open mana." Like, gonna Collected Company now while I can't protect my stuff. That seems smart, but it also doesn't matter here. Oh, Skyclave Apparition, that actually does matter. Okay, so our opponent hits the absolute nuts here. So this game's over because our opponent hit 2 removal spells in their non-removal spell creature deck. Okay. We also haven't drawn a second black source, which has been pretty rough. We haven't drawn a third land in general, so... God. Your last card, Spell Queller? Oh, man. I want to know how our opponent's ever lost a game of Magic. And I haven't counted, but I might just be dead. 4, 8, 10, 13, 15, 17, 21. Yeah, I mean, our opponent had, like, every card they needed. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. Like, it didn't matter what I played, what order I played cards in, what happened. I was going to lose that game. A, it's not a good matchup, and B, like, it's just like we never drew anything. Never drew anything productive. Like, you win that matchup by being able to go wider than your opponent. So, not being able to go wider than your opponent, but being able to go wider than 1 or 2 creatures. So, All right, we're playing for the 3-2 here again. I mean, like, this doesn't seem great, but one ethereal armor puts us over the top, so we'll play Al Said into double Al Said, so I don't even know what a nymph is. Come here. Oh, it's just like mono green planeswalkers again. Oh man. All right, interesting. Our opponent needs lands, I feel like. Trying to keep their stuff off the board. Problem is that we're not drawing any enchantments. I mean, Scavenging Ooze is fine. Like, guess the question is, do you keep that? No? We're gonna play Hateful Eidolon. We're gonna put Luris into our hand and say go. If nothing else, we can play Luris and hold up protection with one of our Alcaides on the field. So, Vornclicks, Voracious Hydra. No Vornclicks. Okay. I'm just kind of running my cards out and hoping it's good enough. Like, Nissa. Okay. And now you can. Yep, we go to 19. You play Vivian minus kill my Luris. Oh. This isn't great. We're gonna say go here. We haven't drawn a single aura this game, so Ulamog. 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 Color of your choice. You can eat my Luris, and you can eat your 2 creatures. I was like, you can attack, but I'm just gonna block. So, yeah, we're just gonna concede here. We didn't draw any enchantments. We didn't get to make any of our creatures bigger or better there. So, let's try it like that. Yeah, I'll keep this. This sounds good. Having multiple lands like this makes this hand okay. Our opponent mulliganing is also pretty good. Makes our Thoughtseize a lot better. So, all right. I mean, I'm 4 cards. Like, our Thoughtseize is just going to rip their hand apart, so. I'm not going to Thoughtseize on turn 1 even though they're on 4 cards because I don't see a point in taking their land anywhere else, so. And that's what they're going to do on turn 1. What are you doing, Taryn? Our opponent has 4 cards and a dream. Plus, this way we get to apply pressure on the second turn, so we get to Thoughtseize them and we get to play Ethereal Armor. Yep. Yep. Definitely throw that back to nature out of here. Land, which we know they have, allows them to go make 1, 2, 3, 4. And they bend Nissa, which is interesting, so. Yeah, we're just going to do this and attack here. Interesting. It smells like a back to nature to me, so. No, I'm just going to keep saying go. Yep. So now if they do have back to nature, we get to draw like 3 cards, so. Burning Tree into Vorinclex. Into Whiteland die. Yep. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna run it back. Run it back. So we do know our opponent has back to nature, so that's good to know actually. I mean, I've kind of always assumed that our opponent had back to nature there, like in this deck, but like it's nice to physically know that. Oh. Oh man. All right, we're on the draw for the third game here. We'd like to be on the play. This hand's good. We'll definitely keep this. Disruption, removal, all of the above. Our opponent mulligans is perfect. Deadweight doesn't get to draw us cards here, but I mean, you can't have it all. Like, our opponent mulligans to 6, which means we can deadweight whatever they do on turn 1. Like, we can deadweight their Llanowar Elf. We get to play Alsaid and Thoughtseize them here. Actually, I think we're just going to take the free value there. Like, I don't see why not. Our opponent doesn't have a land, which means their hand is stocked full of goodies. Let's see what you got, what you working with there, boss. Boss, 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 boss. I think we're gonna take Jade Light Ranger here. I mean, to land. Deadweight? Man, being able to recur Deadweight with Lures is stupid. I just thought about how freaking busted that is. I mean, you gotta hit a land here. But don't get me wrong, Vivian's a blowout if you get it, but I don't feel like it's worth. I feel like we're just gonna wait. So it would have worked, but it would have worked to have ran out our Luris, but I still feel like we made the correct play. Like, I can confidently stand behind the fact that I feel like we made the right play there. So, If you're willing to lose your Vivian if he's willing to throw away his Vivian to get rid of our guy, then that's okay. What are you doing with that Othanissa, boss? Huh? What are you doing with that Othanissa? Huh? Yeah? Binning it? Yeah, I can't blame you. I would have too. Definitely going to kill the Elvish Mystic because we're forcing them to draw another land here. We're going to hold the land. There's no point in not playing, like in playing it. It serves no purpose. There's no card that we can draw here. That, like if we draw Stonecoil Serpent next turn, we can still play it and use it. Like there's no functional benefit to having that. Voracious Hydra on 2 makes that a 2/3. Probably tries to fight our Luris if I had to guess, in which case we sack the Alsaid to give it pro green. Yeah, I'm okay with just taking the life here. Like, recurring this dead weight is absolutely silly. Like, it's absurd. Like on so many levels. Like, and I wish that these were both lethal, but they're not. Our opponent concedes. Okay, so tonight we went 3-2 in both our leagues. Declaration in Stone was really good. I feel like it would have never came up that we were playing that over Legions in because we never played the Mirror. We never played anything playing Pro Black. I still think Adanto Vanguard is better than Euphemia. So we're going to run that. I like the Apostle, the Purifying Light in the main deck. The moment I take it out, we'll play against that Rakdos Arcanus deck a whole bunch of times. So this is what I'm going to play on Saturday. It feels really good. It feels real solid. Like some of the games were like 2 of the 4 matches that we lost tonight were to 4-color Yorion, which feels like a terrible, abysmal matchup that we can probably never win. But deck feels great. I'm a big fan. I like it a lot. I'm gonna submit my list. I'm gonna save the deck and submit my list tonight so that I can have it ready for the weekend. And like I said earlier, I'm taking tomorrow night off. Me and Carly are just hanging out tomorrow night. But we'll be back. Tournament starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, so we'll be live and ready to go. Probably around like 9:50 ish, 9:50, 9:55 ish, something like that. Right before the tournament starts, it says it updates at 9:55, so we'll be live right before the tournament starts. But guys, thanks for coming by and hanging out tonight. If you're new to the stream, hit that follow button. Really helps me out. I appreciate everybody coming and hanging out tonight. And I'm out of here. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Peace.